On my birthday, my dad raised his glass and said, "To the child who cost us everything." Everyone laughed. Then I handed him an envelope, the deed to the house I secretly bought to replace the one he lost. The whole family was there. My older brother Mark, golden child, smirking in the corner with his perfect wife and their 2 kids. Mom avoiding eye contact like always, fidgeting with her napkin. Even grandma nodding along to dad's cruel toast, that same disappointed look she's given me since I was 12. See, when I was 12, I got sick, really sick, leukemia. The experimental treatment destroyed them financially. They took out a second mortgage, drained their retirement, sold the vacation cabin in Vermont, and they never let me forget it. Every birthday, every holiday, every family gathering became a reminder of what I cost them. Should have just let nature take its course, Dad muttered once when he thought I couldn't hear. I was 14, sitting at the top of the stairs. Would have been kinder to everyone involved. They paid for Mark's college, full ride to his dream school. I got community college and was told I should be grateful. They paid for his wedding. The venue alone was $30,000. My wedding? They sent a card with $50 inside. Didn't even come. They helped with his down payment on his first house, $80,000. When I asked to borrow $500 for my car repair, Dad laughed in my face. But I worked. Scholarship to state school after 2 years of community college, 2 jobs the entire time. Lived in my car sophomore year to save on rent, showering at the campus gym. Junior year, I slept on my friend's couch and paid him in groceries. I clawed my way into tech. Started as help desk, worked nights learning to code. 5 years later, I'm a senior software engineer making $240,000 a year. Mark? He works at Dad's insurance company. Makes decent money, but nothing special. Still gets treated like he hung the moon. Last month, I came home for Thanksgiving. First time in 2 years because honestly, why would I subject myself to this? I walked in and saw a foreclosure notice on the kitchen counter. Dad tried to cover it when he saw me looking, but I'd already read enough. 3 months behind. Final notice. They had 45 days. I didn't say anything, just filed it away. Did some digging that night on my laptop while everyone watched football. Dad had co-signed on Mark's business loan 3 years ago. Some entrepreneurial idea about organic dog food. It tanked. Mark declared bankruptcy. Guess who was left holding the bag? The same son they sacrificed everything for just financially destroyed them, and nobody mentioned it. Not once, but I kept quiet. Started making calls the next morning from my hotel room. Called the bank. Called a real estate attorney. Called my financial advisor. Had everything arranged in 3 weeks. So here I am at my birthday dinner. Dad's little tradition of roasting me in front of everyone. Usually it's subtle digs about my job, my apartment, my lack of kids. Tonight he went nuclear with the toast. "To the child who cost us everything," he said, raising his glass of the scotch Mark bought him. Everyone laughed. Mark actually clinked glasses with him. Mom gave this weak little smile, like she wanted to object but couldn't quite muster the courage. Grandma said, "Well, someone had to say it eventually." I let them laugh, let them enjoy their moment. Took a sip of my water, then I reached into my jacket pocket and pulled out the envelope. Manila, legal-sized, heavy. "Dad, I got you something," I said calmly. The table went quiet. He looked suspicious. "What's this?" he asked, annoyed that I was interrupting his fun. "Open it." He tore it open roughly, pulled out the papers, started reading. I watched his face drain of color, watched his hands start to shake. "What is it?" Mom asked, leaning over. Inside was the deed to their house, paid in full, purchased from the bank 2 days ago for $340,000, but there was a lease agreement attached, a very specific one. "You're the primary residence," I said, my voice steady. "But the house is in my name now. There's a lease agreement. You pay me $1 a year in rent, miss a payment, and I can evict you with 30 days notice." Complete silence. Mark's face went white. "You can't be serious." "I'm dead serious. I own the house. They live here at my discretion."